Welcome back. Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines introducing its first new line of ships in a decade, a group it is calling transformational for the industry. The Celebrity Edge series costs an eye-popping $1 billion per ship, designed by engineers using 3D technology. It's an exciting moment right now for Royal Caribbean. Joining me right now, the CEO of Royal Caribbean Cruises, Richard Fain, is with us now. Richard, great to see you.
Well, thank you, Maria. Really nice to be back.
Thank you so much for joining us. So what's different about this Celebrity Edge? Tell us about the virtual reality design process.
Well, you know, that's really what's so different, because for decades we've all designed ships using two-dimensional technology. We look at pieces of paper. Maybe once in a while we make a model. And for this, we created what we call an innovation lab, and it has virtual reality, so we can actually walk into a space, we can feel it, and the result is we can make it so much more exciting, so much more elegant, so much more functional, feeling good, because you can actually walk aboard it, as like the holodeck on the Starship Enterprise.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you had a big event talking about this last night. The innovative and amenities, the new amenities that you're calling the Magic Carpet ride. Tell us about that.
Well, the Magic Carpet was originally started out as just an idea to make it easier to get from the ship onto a launch if you're on any of the esoteric ports that we go to. And it evolved into this great space. It's the size of a tennis court. People can go there. They can go on different decks. It can add to it. You know, one of the things we really wanted to accomplish with this new ship was to give us more connectivity to the sea. So we have more glass than we've ever used before, and what we've done is this Magic Carpet actually has people out hanging over off the side of the ship.
Oh my God!
Yes, and they can be there, and they can be close to the ocean. They can do it on the water, literally at the waterline,
right,
on deck 5, 12, and 16. It's amazing.
How is the cruise business going overall? I know that you've got some competition. Ritz-Carlton recently announced that they're expanding their brand into boat businesses, introducing a line of luxury yacht cruises. So obviously you're seeing competitors see what you've seen for a long time. Characterize the business for us right now.
It's really remarkable. You know, I've been in this job for 29 years, and I've never seen a market that is as buoyant, as euphoric, where the customer is just so happy to be coming with us. We have the best tone of market I can ever remember seeing.
So why do you think that is? Do you think maybe the economy is getting better? Is there a different tone that you see that's causing this increase in business?
Well, you know, it's not... our job is not to figure out why it's happening. But
You're enjoying it, though.
We are definitely enjoying it. And I think part of it is just the consumer seems to be confident. Most importantly, you know, they've gotten away from buying things. They've bought their TV set. They're not
They
so
want an
interested
experience.
They want an experience. They're collecting memories. And the cruise offers an opportunity to collect memories like you've never seen before.
That's a really good point, because you've got another perk of being a guest on the Royal Caribbean Cruise. You've created a special waterproof design of the Snapchat spectacles. Where did you get this idea, Richard?
Well, you know, one of the nice things about working for Royal Caribbean is the ideas come from all the people. In fact, that's part of why we think the virtual reality is so special, because it really democratizes the process. No longer does the design have to be done by a few people in offices, architects who look at drawings all the time. Now, your waiter, your dining room manager, anybody.
You're listening to all ideas.
And we listen to the ideas, and at Royal Caribbean, people feel they can bring them all up, and they do, and that's why we keep improving.
So the Snap spectacles, I guess that's also targeting a younger group, right? You want to get younger people on cruises.
One of the big beauties of what's happening these days is the millennials. Our preference scores amongst millennials are off the charts. You know, people think of cruising as being for older people, and yet what's really happened is it's the family market. It's the younger people who are learning what's so special about cruising, and I think that has a lot to do with our success these days.
Which is why you raised guidance last quarter. How do bookings look rest of the year?
Bookings have been terrific. We said at the end of last quarter we've never seen tone this good, and we have more bookings further in advance. We actually have said we're limiting ourselves because we don't want to book so far in advance that people who want to book later on, hopefully at higher prices, can't book. So
all right, you may be getting me here, Richard. I'm going to have to take a cruise one of these days soon.
We'll have to get you there.
Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you.
We'll be watching the developments. Richard Fain is the CEO of Royal Caribbean Cruises.